and I'm going to be giving my final presentation report on Costco Wholesale Corporation. Before we begin, let's keep in mind that the amounts given will be in millions, except for par value and share data. Let's start with the balance sheet, where we can see that Costco's total current assets are $20,289,000. The total assets are $40,830,000. The total current liabilities are $19,926, and the total liabilities are $27,727. Moving on to the income statement, we'll see that net sales were $138,434, and the operating income was $4,480. The largest expense was merchandise costs at $123,152. Moving on to cash flows, the important number to keep an eye on is the additions to property, plant, and equipment, which was $2,969. Moving on to cash and receivables. Costco is a retailer and wholesaler, and they do not rely very heavily on accounts receivable. We can see that since their net sales were 138,434, and the beginning AR was 1,432, the ending AR was 1,669, and the average AR was 1,550. That AR is not a big part of their sales. Using the accounts receivable and the average AR and total sales, we can get the AR turnover ratio of 89.28. That equals 4.10 days to collect. So Costco has an amazing ability to turn its receivables over and collect cash. Moving on to inventory, Costco's, as a retailer, has tremendous need for inventory. Its beginning inventory was 9,834, and the cost of good acquired was 123,152, and the cost of goods available for sale was 132,986, for a cost of goods sold of 121,946. Costco's inventory turnover ratio was 11.68, or 31.25 days. Costco uses the LIFO method as the cost flow assumption, and this can lead to several problems. The first issue is that it does not always match the units that are sold in the books to the units that go out the door. So that's not a realistic representation. Secondly, it can lead to an overstatement of the cost of goods sold during times of inflation. And finally, problems can arise where there is overstated income if sales outstrip the purchase of inventory, because the earlier items are going out the door even though they cost less, and that can lead to a huge tax burden. To solve this, Costco could go to a FIFO method, or to help it along to be more consistent with its international business as well. However, the turnover ratio of the inventory helps solve these problems as well, because it does not allow for the inflation to take effect. Finally, we have depreciation, and Costco uses straight line depreciation, and this can lead to several issues, and it would be very different if they had used the double depreciation or sum of years digits. It can affect taxes if they would have used sum of years digits. Their tax burden would be 19 million, would decrease by 19 million, and by 20.78 million by using the double declining balance. However, and their earnings per share would have decreased to 6.93 if it would have used sum of years digits and $6.92 from using the double declining balance. Anyway, so those are some issues that came up with Costco, and I hope you enjoyed my presentation. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.
About 6 minutes.